This is Smallzy Surgery.
The brand new season of the thrilling anthology series Goosebumps The Vanishing. It's streaming now on Disney+. You loved him as Ross from Friends. The new Goosebumps is the show that David Schwimmer is in. Let's take a listen to a little bit of the trailer and then get him on the show, yes? All right, let's go.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dad.
I want you to have a really fun and also safe summer out here. I only have one rule. Stay out of the basement.
What do you got in the basement?
Dad! Not a good time, Devin! Holy crap! There's something in my arm!
What is this?
They seem to join with the host.
What did you do?
Who knows how kids get these ideas? Too many horror shows on TV, I say. Hi, I'm David Schwimmer. Kevin! We were on a break! Get off my sister!
What? Are you crazy?
Here is the one and only David Schwimmer.
The king, the icon, David Schwimmer. I don't even know what to say. I'm looking at the great man.
How are you? Thanks for that intro. That's very sweet. It's very sweet.
I'm great. Hey, congratulations on the new series. I would imagine you are in a delightful position where you get to pick and choose things that you want to do at this stage of your career. I grew up on the books, so I'm having an out of body experience. What made you choose the Goosebumps series?
I mean, I feel really lucky that they came to me to consider doing it. It's such a beloved series of books, and anyone I would mention that I was like involved in Goosebumps, like to a person, they were like, "Are you kidding me? When is it coming out? What? You have to do it." So that was super exciting. But I'm a genuine fan of horror, action, comedy, and I've never been able to do it. I've never been offered the opportunity. So I kind of leaped at the chance to do this. And then the icing on the cake was that it shot here in New York where I live. So I got to stay at home too and be a present parent at the same time. So that was cool.
Obviously, the books are based and rooted in supernatural. I'm not sure whereabouts in New York, if you live in Manhattan, New York seems to be the home of where supernatural things, if they do happen IRL, sometimes they're rooted in New York. Anything haunted or bizarre, weirdly, you encounter?
I mean, there are definitely moments where on certain streets in New York or certain buildings that have been around for over 100 years or more, there are definitely some moments that you can scare yourself.
Yeah.
And feel like, what was that sound? Right? But the coolest thing is one of the locations actually was this old fort on the water in Queens. And I was born only 15 minutes away from this location, but I'd never seen it. And it is one of the most genuinely creepy places like you can ever go to. And we shot a lot of it at night. And believe me, you didn't want to stray too far from set because it was genuinely terrifying.
That's a genuinely scary part of the world at that. Like, it's just scary. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything haunted. New York is just scary early in the morning. Hey, you have a daughter as well now. She would be if they were still making the books, she would be in the ripe reading age of them. Did she get excited? I mean, I know kids are very hard to impress when they're yours. They're like, "Oh yeah, Dad's just at work again." But is she excited, obviously after the first season, to see you in this?
Look, that age group is the sweet spot. My kid's 13, so that whole group of kids is really excited. Okay. I mean, they're all chomping at the bit to see this season of Goosebumps.
And I don't want to make you feel old, but the Friends couch is in Australia. It's celebrating 30 years. Yeah. Look, I don't think it's the actual OG one. I think it's like there's so many bootleg versions of it at this stage. Like, there's no way the fabric will have lasted. Do you reflect on when you hit a milestone like 30 years? Do you think,
sure.
How did that happen? Do you think, wow, what a great run? I don't even know. Or do you go, God, I feel really old? Like, don't say that.
All of the above. So I happened to be back in Los Angeles around the day that marked the 30th year of when we aired. And I took LeBlanc out to dinner actually, and we reminisced and had a good, we toasted to the 30 years. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing to me that people are still watching and find it funny and comforting. And I feel nothing but gratitude, really.
Absolutely. And retrospectively, no one's been cancelled, which is so great. Like, comedy shows have a way of dating, and it didn't. So, like, congratulations to everyone involved on that. Sir, I'm hard out of time, but, as I said to you, Icon, great. A pleasure to meet you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're listening to the Smallzy Surgery Podcast.
Hear more from Smallzy live weeknights from 8.
Only on Nova.